So, friends, today I have a very important message. This came up in front of me just a few days ago when one of my friends, he came to me and said that, I was at working on this very tough project, and the day I had to deliver it to my boss, we got into a call, and with all enthusiasm and energy and all the effort that I had put in for the past 3 to 4 weeks on this project, I was delivering and I did an excellent job. The boss was pretty much happy with what was presented, but he had other agendas on his mind during that call. And he completely took over the topic to something which was pretty irrelevant and did not make real sense because the boss had never set up a right expectation and requirements, whereas the job was getting done on time and everybody was performing at the maximum of their potential. But now what this did to this particular friend of mine is because of this irrelevant and off the topic discussion, which kind of made him feel that it was pointed towards him. All his effort and all his energies got a, went for a toss. He suddenly started to feel that for all the hard work, he's not getting appreciated. And what did that was it shifted his mindset by 1 degree on the negative side. So with this graph that I have in front of you is a quick representation of what happens. We'll have motivation on the y-axis and energy, mood, or the state of the mind on the x-axis. And if we are working hard, we are working, doing a good job, we are motivated, we are full of energy. So that's a linear black line that you see there. But at that point of that circle where this gentleman had a call with his boss, now that discussion made him dip 1 degree in his motivation. And over the period of next few days and weeks, he completely lost motivation on what he was doing, and the energy and the mood went from a positive state of mind to the negative state of mind. Now, the energy and mood still remain on the same axis because it's energy, but it's negative energy now, and the motivation you can see is drifting. So there's a lot of apprehension now that this person has in the mind. However, if he had overlooked what the boss said and focused on the sincerity with which he had done his work and put that added that as a 1 degree motivation to himself, the energy would have kept high, the motivation could have kept going like we have in the green graph. So it is very important, as people, we understand that our life is a blank vessel, it's an empty vessel. Whatever people say to us, we decide to make a meaning out of it. So we are just a meaning making machine. We put a meaning to everything that we hear in our own way. We call that distortion and deletion and generalization in NLP, and then that allows to hit our energy, our mood, or our state, either a 1 degree shift on the positive side or a 1 degree shift on the negative side, and the results are phenomenal. It's not that shift of 1 degree that is a big fact, but it's over a period of time what that shift is taking us to, whether it is taking us on a higher energy motivation scale or it is taking us on a lower energy and motivation scale. I hope you got my point. So every day that you face a challenge, take a distorted, distance yourself from that situation and then think what that really meant, and then uh, decide to have that 1 degree shift on the positive or the negative side. So I took this to another level now. This idea just came up to me and I just put it on the personal growth paradigm. So if you have personal growth on one side and time is on the other side, so you say you started your job at one particular position with some certain of skills, and you start to see a linear growth. Every day you're learning something, you're getting good reviews. But at one particular time in your career, you start to feel that there is no growth. Now here is where the shift comes in. If you make that 1 degree shift by learning a new skill, by being very focused on your personal development, by being consistent with your own effort. Remember, where you are today is because of what you knew yesterday. That may not take you to where you want to be tomorrow. So that 1 degree shift in skill and personal development is very important. And that's where the green graph takes you, just at 1 degree shift. Now, if you don't do that, and if you just sit on your place and expect people to understand and know that you are working hard, it's not going to happen. And over a period of time, you'll feel fatigue, or you'll feel there is no opportunity in your organization, and your career is going nowhere. That's where you have a 1 degree dip, and then your personal growth in terms of your career starts to go down, your professional growth starts to come down, and over a period of time, it goes down and down and down, and it leads to anxiety, stress, and you feel that you don't know where your career is gone and you are all lost. So coming back to the first graph now, this motivation and energy is respects to your career. So if you want to have motivation and energy, the controls are in your hand. You have to always make that 1 degree shift in your personal growth. It is your choice where you want to be. So take a holistic view of where your career is today. Look at this graph and identify those circles or points on the energy scale, on the motivation scale, where things went wrong or where they took off in the past. Just go back where your career just took off for some time and what happened at that point. Where was that 1 degree shift? And I hope this message reaches you and you are able to understand it and implement it in your life. Thank you very much. Have a good day.